Welcome to the Deep Dive, where we take a stack of your sources and really pull out the most important nuggets of knowledge or insight. Today, we're diving into something pretty exciting. A new wave of updates coming to a device, well, a lot of us wear every single day. We're unpacking what's new with your Apple Watch.
That's right. And our main source here is a ZDNet piece from June 18th, 2025. It's titled, Your Apple Watch is Getting a Huge Upgrade. Here are the 8 features I can't wait to use in watchOS 26. So, our mission today really is to cut through the noise, find out what's actually going to change how you use your watch, and importantly, why these free updates are such a big deal.
And yeah, that free part is key, isn't it? These aren't paid upgrades you have to shell out for. It's software rolling out to your watch and other Apple devices if they're compatible.
Exactly. Apple showed these off at WWDC 2025, their big software conference. And what's really interesting is how it's a major overhaul, across things like fitness and messages. They're aiming for a more unified design, a kind of cohesive feel. And it's definitely part of their bigger push into AI, Apple Intelligence, as they call it, building on stuff like the AI-infused Siri and bringing features like live translation and visual intelligence right to your wrist.
Right, and for anyone really keen, the beta for watchOS 26 is actually out there now for supported devices. Might be a bit buggy, maybe, but you can try it. Okay, so let's kick things off with this visual change. They're calling it liquid glass. That sounds incredibly sleek. You mentioned it's the broadest design update ever. What does that actually mean on the watch itself?
It really is a fundamental shift, visually speaking. It borrows a lot from visionOS. The core idea with liquid glass is making the display feel more fluid, clear, transparent almost. Imagine your watch face or an app screen, not just displaying stuff, but reflecting or refracting what's around it, like the wallpaper, maybe even the light in the room.
Huh. So less like a solid screen and more integrated with like the real world.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Does that make it hard to see sometimes?
Yeah.
Or is it just aesthetics?
That's a good question. No, it's designed to be the opposite, actually,
Yeah.
to be less distracting. The real aha moment is how it changes the feel. Right now, things like the Smart Stack, notifications, icons, they're kind of opaque blocks, right?
Yeah.
With liquid glass, they'll appear clear, so light and color from whatever's behind them sort of filters through subtly. It makes the whole interface feel more integrated, less like a screen just stuck on your wrist.
Yeah.
It blends in.
Okay, I can picture that. Makes sense.
Yeah.
So beyond looking cool, these updates seem focused on making the watch more proactive,
Yep.
personalized, especially with health and fitness stuff. What's this Apple Intelligence-infused fitness on about? Is it really like having a coach right there?
That's absolutely the goal. It's this feature called Workout Buddy, and it's AI-powered. It really shifts the watch from just, tracking data to actively interpreting it for you. It takes all your history paces, activity rings, training load, all that stuff from the fitness app, crunches it, and gives you real-time insights, feedback, encouragement, before, during, even after your exercise. What's really insightful here is how Apple's making that kind of personalized guidance, which used to be, for elite athletes to require special gear, available to everyone.
That sounds powerful. Can you give me an example? Like what would Workout Buddy actually say or do if I'm out for a run?
Yeah.
And what workouts does it cover?
Sure. So on a run, it might say something like, you're pacing faster than usual, keep it going. Or maybe heart rate's in zone 3, good work, maintain this. Or if you're lacking, maybe some encouragement like push through, almost at your goal. Right now, it supports outdoor and indoor run, outdoor and indoor walk, outdoor cycle, HIIT, and also functional and traditional strength training, initially in English. It definitely puts Apple more in line with what companies like Aura and Whoop have been doing with personalized insights.
And I saw mention of new customizable workout buttons too.
Yeah.
Goals, custom, pacer, race route. Plus, picking playlists right in the workout app. Those sound like nice little quality of life things.
Yeah, exactly. Makes starting and managing workouts quicker.
So if the watch is getting smarter about fitness coaching, I guess its general intelligence is improving too. How's the Smart Stack changing? You said it's more proactive.
That's a perfect way to put it. The prediction algorithm for the Smart Stack is getting a significant boost. It's using way more contextual data now. It's not just looking at your calendar anymore. It's using sensor data, learning your routines, even using your location to suggest apps or functions before you even think of needing them.
More contextual data. Okay, break that down a bit. Like what kind of prediction are we talking about? How well does it really know my day?
Well, think about it like this. The source had a good example. Maybe you walk into your gym, right? And boom, a suggestion for a functional strength training workout pops up because the watch has learned that's part of your routine.
Ah, okay.
Or maybe you're hiking somewhere with no cell signal.
Yeah.
The watch might notice that and proactively suggest using the backtrack feature to help you find your way back. It's about anticipating what you might need next. Less reaction, more proaction.
That sounds genuinely useful. And sticking with proactivity. This next one sounds amazing. Notifications becoming self-aware. Oh, thank goodness. No more loud pings in quiet meetings.
Haha, tell me about it. We've all been there, right? Watch blares out some random notification in a dead silent room. Yeah, this is a game changer. Basically, the watch will listen to the ambient noise level around you and automatically adjust the notification volume for texts, app updates, whatever. It's just considerate. Saves us all some embarrassment.
Such a welcome change. Okay, shifting from managing info coming in to helping communication go out. Live translation, powered by Apple Intelligence, right on the wrist. That sounds incredibly handy.
It really is a potential breakthrough for quick interactions. This AI feature in Messages translates conversations into your preferred language right there. It makes real-time, multilingual chat super accessible. Think about traveling or just bumping into someone who speaks a different language. Instead of fumbling for your phone, you can have a quick, understandable exchange right from your watch. It really lowers the barrier for those spontaneous moments.
Which models get this? And what languages does it handle right now?
Good question. It's for the newer watches, Series 9, Series 10, and the Ultra 2. As for languages, the initial list is pretty solid. English, US and UK, French, German, Italian, Japanese, Korean, Brazilian Portuguese, Spanish, and simplified Chinese.
Okay, and still on Messages, how is it using context clues to get smarter? Sounds like it could smooth out little daily tasks.
Yeah, it's all about reducing friction. The watch will look at the context of your messages and suggest useful actions. Like, if you text someone on my way home, it might suggest sending a check-in with your ETA.
Ah, clever.
Or your friend texts you the dinner bill amount. You might see an Apple Cash suggestion pop up, ready to pay them back instantly. And even the smart replies are getting, well, smarter. There's an on-device language model making them more relevant, more precise to the actual message you received, little bits of automation making things smoother.
That does sound helpful. Okay, and interacting with the watch itself, there's a new gesture. Move over double tap, huh? What's wrist flick? Why add another motion?
Yeah, it's called wrist flick. It's just a simple, quick turn of the wrist. Think of it for dismissing things quickly, notifications, incoming calls, or just silencing a ping without having to actually touch the screen or do the full double tap. It's really about those super quick, subtle interactions, making control even more seamless, almost subconscious. You don't have to actively operate the device as much. It becomes more of an extension of you.
Nice. Seems like a lot of thought went into the little interactions, too. And besides these headliners, the article mentioned a few other updates. Maybe not flashy, but useful day-to-day. Quick rundown.
Absolutely. First big one for many. The Notes app is finally on Apple Watch. Great for quick thoughts. Right. Also, some iOS phone features are coming over. Hold Assist that tells you if a call you put on hold needs attention. And call screening for unknown numbers, both right on the watch. There's Live Listen, an accessibility feature. It lets the watch act as a remote mic to start or pause live captions on your iPhone, which is huge for people who are deaf or hard of hearing. And just making things easier, customizing watch faces gets a redesign, apparently simpler. Plus, photo faces can now use your own albums to shuffle through images. More personalization.
Wow. Okay, that's a lot packed in there. So let's bring it back to the practicalities. What does this mean for my device? Which watches actually get watchOS 26? And are there any catches, like needing a specific iPhone?
Right, the crucial compatibility question. So first off, your iPhone needs to be an iPhone 11 or newer, or an iPhone SE, the second gen or later one. That's just to run watchOS 26 on the watch. As for the watches themselves that support watchOS 26, it's Apple Watch Series 6, Series 7, 8, 9, 10, the Apple Watch Ultra and Ultra 2, and the Apple Watch SE, but only the second generation.
Okay, Series 6 and newer, basically, plus the SE2.
Pretty much. Now here's the important detail, the nuance. Some of those really advanced Apple Intelligence features, specifically live translation and that Workout Buddy we talked about, they have stricter requirements. For those, you need a newer iPhone, one of the iPhone 16 models, or an iPhone 15 Pro, or the 15 Pro Max. And of course, you need Apple Intelligence enabled on that phone.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, it raises an important point for you listening. Just because your watch can run watchOS 26 doesn't mean you automatically get every single new feature. Some depend on having the newer iPhone hardware too. It's kind of a tiered rollout of capabilities.
Got it. Well, that was an impressive deep dive into watchOS 26. I mean, from a really striking visual change with liquid glass to that genuinely intelligent fitness coaching workout buddy and all those smart communication tweaks, It really feels like these free updates are pushing the Apple Watch to be even more central to our lives.
It's fascinating, isn't it? You can really see Apple's strategy here, pushing towards this more integrated, proactive, really personalized wearable experience. Your watch is becoming less of just a phone accessory and more like this intuitive assistant,
Yeah,
anticipating what you need, blending into your day more seamlessly.
absolutely. And as you think about all these cool advancements, here's something to chew on. How is this going to push other wearable companies? Will they need to integrate even more proactive, personalized AI? And maybe more broadly, what new kinds of glanceable information or even hands-free interactions might pop up as our devices get even smarter about our context?
Moving beyond just being screens, becoming real extensions of us. Definitely something to mull over until our next deep dive.